start this tutorial. You guys, let me give you the heads up. I have no idea what look I'm doing right now. I know that I want to do like something holiday, and I know that I want to use all of my like favorite products that I've been loving right now. And let me just get this out of the way, because like right now my hair is like pulled back and it's like in a bun, so I didn't cut my hair off. The thing that I've been doing lately is priming my face with this cortisone. Honestly, it's been like such a great moisturizer. Typically I will use my Bobbi Brown, but this has just like been a really good moisturizer for my face. Okay, cool. So after I moisturize, I'm gonna go ahead and take my primer. Lately, I've been loving the Makeup Forever Step 1. Honestly, I just put it in these areas right here. And for my cheek areas, I use a different primer. It's called L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. And this one is honestly like a smoother, and it kind of like blurs out the line. I'm going to go ahead and take my Sephora Universe Concealer. I'm going to take the color corrector shade. And with my makeup routine now, I've like switched it up. Before I would do my brows at the beginning, now I'm just going to wait until after I'm done doing all of my face to do my brows. I just find that it works out a lot better for me that way. And I just remembered I did not wet my beauty blender before sitting down, so I'm probably gonna have to go wet that. Don't y'all hate when that happens? Like you sit down and you're starting your face, you have your music going, and then you remember you didn't wet your beauty blender. The worst, right? So now I'm just taking this darker orange up here and I'm just kind of putting that down. You know when y'all think y'all hear the FedEx truck? That means you have like real life online shopping problems when you know the sound of the FedEx truck. And you know it's not at anybody else's house but yours. Another tip that I've been doing lately is taking my Airspun powder and putting it, like setting my primer and then setting my color correcting with it. I just feel like that it just locks both of those things. If you ever have like a problem like with your makeup disappearing throughout the day, or if you're like me and you do your makeup at like 8 in the morning and you need it to last until like 10 at night, this is definitely how I do it. And I just buff it in there, so like I don't do it neat or anything like that. And this also helps if you have like really oily skin. This helps your skin not get so oily throughout the day. And I put it over my nose because no matter how much primer I put on my nose is like the oiliest. My nose is like the oiliest thing ever. I just love the way this Airspun powder smells. I would totally use it on top of my makeup, but it's not the right shade for me. Tan, but it's not tan. It's actually like a neutral pink. Now let me go wet my beauty blender. I've been loving this Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation. Like, it's amazing. It's the 15-hour hydration, and it's in the shade 4.2, and it says hydrating foundation, so you would think that this is not good for oily skin, but y'all, I have oily skin and this stuff is like bombastic. Like, it really keeps me lit all day. And I don't think I've ever kept it on 15 hours, but it's definitely close to it. Before y'all hop in the DMs talking about Jasmine, that's way too dark for you. I know it comes off a little dark, but you guys just wait until we do everything else because it works, okay? And I really like this foundation because it's extremely lightweight. And it's not like super duper full coverage, but it definitely is enough coverage for me. It's almost like the feeling of a tinted moisturizer, but the coverage of a foundation. Thing I do is I move on to my concealer. I'm using LA Girl in Warm Honey. And I feel like with this LA Girl Pro Concealer, you have got to work quick. Because if you don't, it's going to dry on your face just in the position that you put it when you put it. Dab it out. Dab. And dabbed. And dabbed. And dabbed. And dab it out. And I go back just back and forth like this. This way, it does not get caked up in one corner, but I work quick. Because, like I said, it does dry extremely fast. So, got that all blended in there now. I blend for a really long time, but it's worth it because it looks well blended, right? And then I'm gonna take my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour. For people who are just getting into makeup, they wonder like, how do you decide where to contour? Honestly, I look at my now because I feel like everyone has like this natural contour part in their cheek, and it looks a little bit darker than the other areas. I'm not sure why that is, but it is there, and so I just place it where that is. Or if you don't have that, then I just do this. Right where you see that indentation, that's where you want to put it. And then I just blend it out. And when I do my forehead, I try not to, I don't take it across because then I feel like you have like that halo effect, like, ah. So I take it in. I take it in on the inner corner. I'm not sure if you guys want to know like every brush that I'm using, but if you do, just comment down in the description box when you see the brush, and I'll be more than happy to answer like what brush it was that I used. 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a Real Techniques brush from a set that I got off of Amazon. So now what I'm going to do is take my beauty blender and I'm just going to go back in and just blend that contour out. I'm going to take my RCMA powder. I ran out, I was using my Laura Mercier, and then I ran out of that and I was like, I'm not gonna get that again right now. And then so I was like, oh, let me use up all my CoverGirl because I love my CoverGirl too. So I used up all my CoverGirl and I was like, ooh, I got some more setting powders in here. I need to go and use that before I replace anything. So I remembered that I bought this RCMA and I was like, let's just try it out. So I've been doing that. I go and get this little wedge. You can get these wedges from the Dollar Tree. I'll just cut it over here. And I like using this one better because it gets you a more precise line. I have a really hard time getting that precise line with my beauty blender. And sometimes, if I'm being real extra, I will take it all the way across. But typically when I just want to do just like a basic look, I don't take it all the way across. Then I'm using this Le Femme Banana Face Powder. Still have not had a chance to try the Sacha Buttercup yet. Just because, like I said, I have all these other setting powders I just want to get out of the way. Okay. So, off camera, I did my eyebrows. And then I also did one eye. To make my eye like all one color before I start putting stuff on there, so I take my MAC NC50 powder and I just go all over my eye with it. This honestly just helps blend out the colors a lot better. And for those who have like maybe darker lids than the rest of their eye, this will help definitely too. Because sometimes, I don't know if you noticed, but I know it happens with me, like my eyeshadows go a different color whenever I don't do this step. And I think it just mixes in with the pigmentation of my skin. I'm using the Revolution palette. It's the Fortune Favors the Brave 224. I'm going to take this color here. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna go back in here and I'm going to take more of my brown right here, and I'm gonna take some of this purple. And I'm just gonna pack that on the outer part of my lid. Now I'm going to go in with the shimmer shade, and I'm going to take like this pinkish brown right here. Alright, and now that I have that down, I'm going to take like this brown marble kind of color right here. It's a little bit darker, still a shimmer, and I'm going to put that on top of it. This one has like some gold in it too. And not picking any more of that brown purple up, and just come over here. Cool. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Cosmetics liner. It's like super matte and black, so I love it. A tip that I do to help get my lashes on, I just put it on my finger like so, like in a circle form, and just to kind of bend it and get that flexibility going in there to help shape it to your eye. I'm going to take my other wispy Ardell lash. I'm going to try to put this lash on camera. I don't normally do that. Still letting my lash dry because I want real tacky. Like real tacky. Like real tacky. Tacky. We gonna put this lash on. Yeah, I am like the worst lash putter on her ever. Eventually we'll sandwich it, but we gonna leave it dry right now, okay? We're gonna go ahead and dust all the rest of this off. So now I'm gonna take my LA Girl brown LA Colors. How many of y'all bought LA Colors really meaning to buy LA Girl? Messes me up every single time. So I'm gonna take this, and then I'm just gonna set my under eye. I'm gonna take this middle color right here, and I'm gonna do it with my beauty blender. So using the same palette here, I'm going to take this cocoa shade right here next to the highlight shade that I did, and take it. So appropriate for the time of the season. Love Joy. For my highlight, I'm actually going to do something a little different, and I'm going to use this La La Super Shock by ColourPop. I think I'm like lit. Oh no, it's lit. It's popping. Alright you guys, that concludes this look. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.